Hi, this is Latricia Pugh Griffin with Pugh Financial Coaching, helping you make better financial decisions daily. And we're back for another devotional. So today we are coming out of Proverbs chapter 5, and it reads, "Drink waters from your own cistern and running waters from your own well." So today is January 30th at the time of this recording, and we are 2 days away from the love month. I was definitely wondering, should I really do chapter 5? It's all about marriage and adultery, but I ultimately decided to continue to push through this chapter and not skip it because it's truly important when it comes to relationships and finances. For my singles, don't stop listening. This is good information, so it can help you to recognize this in your future spouse, and I'll be sure to talk about singles next week. So back to the study. The ultimate accountability partner is your spouse. This is the person who's going to see all of your strengths and all of your weaknesses. Your spouse is there to encourage you, to lift you, to be there for you. And so when I think of this verse in relation to finances, I think of one word: communication. Communication is the exchange of information between two parties. I just Googled it and looked it up on Merriam-Webster's dictionary. But healthy communication is the exchange of information with understanding from both parties. That's my definition. And so drinking water from your own cistern means that you are trusting your spouse with all parts of you, spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, and yes, even financially. And I know that that can be scary. When someone goes to a well, they only see the water to drink. They don't see the cracks in the foundation or the dirt that's settled at the bottom. But even with the flaws, it is still better for you to drink from your own well than from someone else's. Because you see, no matter how good another person may be, it is always poison to your marriage, because it's going to cause cracks and foundations to your own well, your own marriage, your own relationship, which could ultimately put you in a place where you're not even together anymore. Because you see, finances is one of the top reasons why people get a divorce. So if that is one of the top reasons why people get a divorce, then you would think it would be something that's important that we can definitely work on so we can have a healthier marriage. So how do you create healthy communication with your spouse about finances? So I have 3 tips for you, and then I'll get out your way. Number 1, set a time to discuss finances. This should be planned and not last minute. This will be tough at first, but each time it will get better. Come with the game plan, have a calendar, have a list of your bills all together, the same steps that I always talk about. You bring that same conversation to your spouse. Number 2, keep your spouse in the loop. We all know that things come up and life happens. Let your spouse know sooner rather than later, because the longer you wait, the more confusion that could be taking place when they find out after the fact. So try to tell them as soon as you know, so that way that you both can remain on the same page. And then lastly, and this is probably going to be a surprise to some of you, I encourage you to dream with your spouse. When you have these conversations about finances, they should not always be about bills or your struggles or what's the next thing or this emergency or that emergency. Take time to dream with your spouse about a brighter future. And here's a line for you that you can use during your conversation. What are we doing today to position us to XYZ? So, baby, we are cutting back on our expenses so we can take that vacation you've always wanted. Baby, we're cutting back on the expenses so we can buy that truck that you wanted, or do this thing for our children, or whatever it is. But see, that's the thing. Making better decisions daily is all about positioning you to be in a better place tomorrow. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's devotional. If it has helped you, I encourage you to share it with a friend. Comment, let me know how and what you enjoyed, so it helped me to create the best content for you. I hope you enjoyed today's devotional, and I will talk to you all next time.